This is the Aipas A2 folding electric bike, a step-through 20-inch fat tire folder with a 750W brushless rear hub motor and a removable 48-volt 12.8 Ah battery. It looks like a compact city bike that spends some time at the gym. Chunky 20 by 3.0-inch tires, a sturdy aluminum frame, mechanical disc brakes with big 180mm rotors, and a front hydraulic fork that takes the edge off rough streets. It folds to 33 by 20 by 31 inches, which means it's built to be stowed in a trunk, tucked in a corner, or rolled into an elevator without a scene. Right away, it gives off a workhorse you can fold vibe, more than a featherweight you'd sling over your shoulder. On looks and feel, I like the balance of utility and comfort. The black frame is clean and purposeful, the step-through design makes hopping on easy whether I'm in jeans or a backpacking jacket, and the rear rack adds real-life usefulness for errands and commuting. The cockpit is straightforward, a backlit LCD that's readable in daylight, simple buttons for assist levels and lights, and a thumb shifter for the Shimano 7-speed drivetrain. The grips are basic, but fine. The saddle is big and cushy, and the cables are routed neatly enough that nothing screams budget. The build feels solid. When folded, the hinges lock confidently, and the package stays compact enough to slide into a small car trunk. It's not a toy, it's a compact utility bike that happens to fold. From my experience, the ride character is all about steady power and comfort. Pedal assist is the system where the motor helps as you pedal, and it's adjustable so you can choose how much boost you want. With the A2, the assist ramps up smoothly, and the half-twist throttle on the right grip lets me cruise without pedaling when I'm tired or just coasting between lights. I've hit an indicated 28 miles per hour on flat ground with pedal assist, and I can hold a brisk pace without feeling like I'm wringing the bike's neck. On hills, it doesn't quit early. It's rated for up to an 18% grade, and while speed drops as it should, it climbs better than a lot of folders I've tried in this price range. Range-wise, the numbers line up with realistic expectations. The brand quotes up to 62 miles using pedal assist, which is doable at lower assist levels with a steady cadence on mostly flat roads. On throttle-only rides, I saw a practical 30 to 35 miles, depending on wind, terrain, and how often I stopped. That's right in line with the 25 to 62 mile claim. The battery locks in securely and removes in seconds for charging indoors. For daily commuting, that flexibility matters more than you'd think. Comfort is a strong point. Those 3-inch puncture-resistant tires add stability and cushion, and the front hydraulic fork takes the sting out of cracks, seams, and gravel. I'd call it a plush ride for a small-wheeled bike. The geometry sits me upright, which helps with visibility in traffic and takes pressure off my wrists. Braking is reassuring. Mechanical discs are cable-operated, not hydraulic, but with 180mm rotors, they bite early, and stopping power is predictable. New riders often ask the difference. Mechanical disc brakes use cables, are easy to adjust at home, and give strong performance in rain compared to rim brakes. Hydraulic systems are smoother and stronger, but need more specialized service. On this bike, the mechanical setup is totally appropriate. There are a few quirks that shaped my experience. The turn signals work and are bright, but they're silent. Without any beep or click, it's easy to forget one is still on, which can be confusing to drivers behind me. I solved it by keeping hand signals in the mix and glancing down at the display after each turn. I'd love a simple audible cue in a future update. The stock folding pedals are plastic and small. They're okay for casual shoes, but I swapped them for larger metal pedals with pins after my feet slipped a couple of times on a wet morning. That was a cheap upgrade and made a big difference in confidence. The last thing is weight. At around 59 pounds, the A2 is not light. I can lift it into a trunk or up a short flight of steps, but I don't want to carry it up several floors every day. This is a fold-to-stow bike, not a fold-to-carry bike, and once I treated it that way, the design made more sense. Key features that stand out to me are the motor, the battery, the frame design, and the safety story. The 750W hub motor delivers consistent power without jerky surges, which matters when I'm riding around pedestrians or rolling onto wet paint stripes. The 48-volt 12.8 amp-hour battery is a sweet spot. Enough juice for real rides, not so big that charging times feel endless. The step-through frame is more than a style choice. It makes mounting easier with a loaded rack, and it lowers the center of gravity so the bike feels planted at low speeds. The A2 also carries UL2849 system certification and a UL2271 battery certification, which, in my opinion, is a meaningful safety box to check for any e-bike brought into a home or office. Add the front and rear lights, reflectors, and those big rotors, and I feel seen and in control. On the practical side, the 350-pound max load is generous. I've hauled a week's groceries and a laptop bag with no wobbles, and with a child seat or a basket, it becomes a true daily utility rig. The Shimano 7-speed is perfect for this platform. I use the lower gears to get rolling and click up as assist takes over. The thumb shifter is intuitive for anyone coming from regular bikes. The LCD is simple, shows speed, assist level, and battery bars, and the USB port is handy when my phone is limping home at 10%. It's perfect for riders who want a powerful, comfortable commuter that can be tucked away at home or at work, and for anyone who needs a capable weekend explorer without going to a mountain bike setup. If you're in a walk-up without an elevator and you plan to carry the bike often, this wouldn't be my pick. If you want something to live in a trunk, take on the train, or slide behind a couch, it fits right in. From my experience, set your expectations around its strengths: power, comfort, range, and the convenience of folding for storage. Plan on swapping the pedals for bigger metal ones if you ride in rain or wear larger shoes, and be mindful of the silent turn signals. Everything else out of the box feels dialed for daily use. The bike came ready to roll with the toolkit and clear setup, and I was riding within minutes. The stability of the fat tires, the smooth assist, and the step-through frame made city riding less stressful and more fun than I expected from a folding model. I'd recommend this for commuters who want a solid, confidence-inspiring ride, students who need to stash a bike in tight spaces, and riders who value a smooth, upright position over a super sporty feel. It also makes sense for bigger riders thanks to the payload rating and the roomy fit. If you're new to e-bikes, this is an easy platform to learn on. Pedal assist is intuitive, the throttle helps you get rolling from a stop, and the brakes are strong without surprising you. In my opinion, the Aipas A2 nails the robust but compact brief better than most folders I've tried in this price bracket. The big motor and healthy battery mean I'm not babying range or avoiding hills, and the comfort package keeps me fresh after a longer day. The trade-offs are real but manageable. I can live with the weight because I'm not carrying it far, I solved the pedal gripe with a quick upgrade, and I've trained myself to double-check the turn signals. What I get back is a reliable daily ride that's easy to store, happy to sprint, and unfussy to maintain. In conclusion, the Aipas A2 folding electric bike is a strong, sensible choice if you want power, comfort, and real-world practicality in a folding format. The 28 miles per hour top speed with assist, the up to 62-mile range in the right conditions, the step-through frame, and the UL-certified system create a package that earns its keep. It's not trying to win a lightness contest. It's built to work hard and fit small. That's a trade I'll make any day for a bike I can trust to get me there and back with a smile. To learn more about the Aipas A2 folding electric bike, please check the comments section. Thank you for watching.